Welcome to the ElderAbyss show. For talking videos, it's the place to go. Game tips, rants, tactics, and more. What you'll find here, you can never be sure.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. This episode, I'm going to do play around in Black Ops a little bit, change it up, bring you guys something a little bit different than just the standard deathmatch and stuff that seems to end up being a lot of the episodes, and I don't know why. But what I wanted to bring you guys was, this is a wager match, of course, but this is actually my first wager match. I had it a couple of weeks ago, played with a couple of the crew. I think Meps and Magnus were in here, and we were playing, I think this is gun game, isn't that right? I believe it is. And I gotta say, this is pretty damn fun. The gameplay here, like I said, it's my first one, but you're going to notice that I end up sticking my nose in the wall a lot of times because I knew that the maps changed, but I didn't know where the boundaries were, because if you're not aware, when you play the wager matches, they cordon off sections of the map to kind of keep you contained, and I wasn't completely familiar with those new boundaries, so there's points where I've flat out run right into walls and things like that. I've got to say though, this is fun. I really dig it. I've played a few since this one, but you know, to me, playing it with randoms, yeah, that's okay, that's interesting. But to play with your buddies, that's where the real the real entertainment ensues. It's a good time, that's for sure. I've tried out some of the other ones since then, but I gotta say, every mode's pretty much enjoyable. You know, when you get some of your buddies together. And like I said, we didn't have a room full of my buddies, but there was 3 of us in here, and it was enough to damn sure have a good time. Can't say enough good things about it. Other than some of these weapons I am completely unfamiliar with, and I struggle, to say the least. Particularly the sniper rifles, and even the launchers to an extent I have a hard time with, because I just don't use that type of weapon. But I believe this is the match where I have the ultimate crossbow catastrophe, as in I can't get a freaking kill with it. But yeah, the gun game here was actually the first time I have had several of these weapons in my grubby little hands, including the crossbow, both sniper rifles, and a few of the launchers. First time ever even equipping those things. So it was an experience, that's for sure. It goes pretty good. The pistols are a little tricky, you know, but the good thing about the pistols is at that point in the game, pretty much everybody's got them, so it's it's not too hard. The assault rifles and shotguns, you can chug through those pretty fast. Just, you know, don't run around a lot. Don't be chicken running through the middle of the map, and you'll be all right for the most part. Oh man, see, he killed me with a python right there. That dude still had a python. Oh well, you'll have that. Oh, these blindsided Meps there. Sorry for that, Meps. I think this is the match that this was pretty much the first one. I know for me and Meps. I'm not sure about Magnus, so Meps got in the I'm going to hunt down the leader and stab him mode. And I believe he gets me a couple of times at the most inopportune moments as well. But that's part of the fun. The way they've balanced these out, it's a real nail biter, man. This is some of the best excitement I've had in a game in a while. And here we go with the sniper rifles, man. Oh, y'all are going to see some pretty rough and gameplay from my part, because literally this was the first time I ever had one of these guns in my hand. And I got to say, now that I've actually used them, that shit they're pulling off when you aim down sights and it just randomly kicks off or whatever it does, that's garbage, man. I didn't give a shit, honestly, until I actually tried to use one of these things. Whew. So, you know, all new respect for the snipers out there, that's for sure, man. Because it is becoming more popular. I'm seeing more of it, but yeah, respect to you if you're able to tote one of these things around and pull out a positive KD. You're all right in my book, as long as you don't shoot me too many times. So here we can see I am struggling with this thing, man. Struggling, come on. And it's not going to happen for me. There is it. It don't look like it. Might get lucky. I believe, yeah, catch somebody with the Reaper there. Then I move up to the Reaper just in time to get humiliated. Damn you, Maps, you put me back on those sniper rifles. Luckily, this guy was standing in the middle of the street trying to shoot this Reaper. And honestly, this may have been the first time I actually used that gun as well. So that thing fires incredibly slow as far as pulling it up. I know it's the first time I used this thing, believe it or not. I've never used it in the regular multiplayer. I just haven't had much use for it. And after using it here, I don't believe I will be using it, because the splash damage on it is pathetic. You have to pretty much have a direct impact to get it. I guess if you landed it right in between their feet, you might kill the guy. But I believe there's an example of that here. Watch this. Oh, well, yeah, that's not the example I was looking for. That was actually a kill. It's in one of these games, though. I just lit somebody up at their feet and it didn't work out. The China Lake, once again, first time with that bad boy. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do with it until, oh, thank you. But definitely, guys, give this, you know, I'm sure most of you tried the wager by now. And here comes the epic onslaught of utter crossbow failure. So, yeah, enjoy that. Oh, I got you back, Maps. That's what I'm talking about. That is fun, to say the least. But, guys, like I was saying, if you haven't tried out the wager match game modes and stuff, give it a go. It's pretty fun, you know, even if you got some random people in there and stuff. But if you can get, you know, at least a few of your buddies together, man, it's downright hilarious. It is a good time. You know, you can play for small money. I think it's like 10, 20 COD points. So you don't have to have a lot of money to get going. Of course, if you want to throw down some big money, it can be thrown down. I think you can go all the way up to like 10 or 20,000 on Double Down. So you can really put some high stakes, you know, put your money where your mouth is kind of games if you're into that. But for me, the penny poker stuff is just fun. It's, you know, just for a good time. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. If y'all enjoy this one, I may bring you the second one, which is the one right after this one, and I got my mind wrapped around it at that point. Done a little better. Anyway, later, guys.
'Cause in the end, you've already been told. We're all just gamers